majina naitwa Flavia Omiyo, but mtaani najulikana kama Dota Madi. Natoka mtaa wa Kibera, born, raised and married. Kibera. Yeah. Mimi ni MHM champion. Bado nadili stories za GBV, but mostly na focus na stories za menstrual because hiyo ndo penye passion yangu iko. And I'm also an emergency medical technician by profession, but I decided to follow my passion, which is on community, where I mainly focus on menstrual health hygiene. What inspired me to go on this side is the challenge I faced while growing up. While growing up, I was not able to access sanitary towel. It wasn't my parents' wish. That one I can testify to it. My mom was the breadwinner. I have 3 siblings. I'm the firstborn. So I saw the challenges my mom was going through. My mom used to do mjengo. For a woman to go to mjengo, inamaanisha I'm on such a big gap kwa hiyo familia yake. And she was not always ready to see us suffering, especially kulala njaa. So that is what made me to feel like nimesuffer hiyo story ya menstrual. Because during my menstrual, I used to use rags as a product. So what I used to do, let's say mattress ni pado, like something that is pado ile mattress imeisha ndo tulikuwa tunalalia. My mom can't afford to buy the new mattress, so hizo pado we used to unganisha and then tunalala. So I'll cut a piece. I used to cut 2 pieces or 3 pieces. So when going to school, I'll survive with one the whole day, and then when I come back in the evening, I'll wash it, I'll iron it, not on a lane, but just throw it on a stone beside our own, and then I'll change another one. And that is how I used to survive. And it made me have so much infections, of which at that time I didn't know it's infection being caused by the product I was using. And the infection, I should tell my friend that the infection, I used to treat infection by myself. I'll take cooking oil, the salad, and apply on my private parts to ease the pain at least. Or if we have the body oil, we used to use ng'ombe. So I'll take it and apply it. So that place will start drying bit by bit. But I'll feel it was a routine each and every time after my periods. I will always have those infections. But it had now become normal to me. Yeah, it was like part of my life. But I can't blame my mom, I can't blame anyone, because it's all because of the situation that we were in. And I also usually tell my friend that I couldn't prefer my siblings to go hungry because I want to use sanitary towel. I want to buy sanitary towel. As much as we had the one for 50 shillings, but I still had to sacrifice so that at least you get something to eat. The 50 shillings that my mom could buy for me sanitary towel, we could use it to go and buy githeri kando barabara, and that will serve us for supper or even for morning. So that is why I had to play a little bit brave. Yeah, and even my mom never knew what I used to use until when I started this project of sanitary towel, and I had a chance to take one at my upcountry, Rachuonyo, and my mom was privileged to attend the session. So I was trying to share with the girls my menstrual journey from when I started, and my mom, I think it's hit her, and I even saw her shedding tears because I was suffering in silence without her knowing. But I had to tell her that I'm not blaming her because I understand the situations that we were in, and that is why I'm so much into menstrual, championing on menstrual. I want our girls to feel safe while they're on their periods. I don't want any girl to miss school because she's on her periods. And that reminds me of a certain story. While I was in primary, class 8, sometimes I will overflow. I think at times I used to have overflow. So I will always have some stain on my dress. And then this time, my mathematics teacher told me, she made it like a joke, but to me it wasn't a joke. she said in front of the class, I think yes, she asked me to stand, and then she saw the stain on my dress. I was to do a certain sum on the blackboard, so she saw the stain, but I think she had noticed the stain not once. So she made a joke and said, "Kwani wewe unanyesha kila siku?" And you can imagine the laughter that was in that class. But deep down I knew it wasn't my wish to dirtify my clothes like each and every time. It wasn't my wish. So that's the shame I'm trying to avoid, because I know how it lowered my esteem. I don't want any girl to feel what I felt, especially when I was on my periods. Because I always see like we're on a new month. I'm almost going to have my periods, and that is when you'll see the stress. It was always like a stressor for me when on my period. So I don't want the girls to feel like it's a stressor situation. It's like a burden, and that is why I've decided to focus on our girls when it comes to menstrual. And what I usually do, I always session with our girls. I try to enlighten them that this thing is a pride for us as the ladies, and it is not a taboo, it's not a curse, it's not a burden. And after the talk, I usually issue out sanitary towel, 3 packets, 2 packets, or at times I can offer even 10 packets. And when I get someone who supports me with reusable sanitary towels, I also give out. Because for the reusable sanitary towels, you can use it for like even 2 years, depending on how you will take care of the products. And these sanitary towels, I usually get it from well-wishers or my friends who are very supportive, and they stand with me to support the girl child. Yeah, because that is something that our girls need to understand. Despite the challenges that it comes with, but we still have to accept it and enjoy it, because it's part of our life. And we don't choose it, it's there. It's something natural. We don't have any control over it. I'll also be having an event on 11. It will be at Kawangware, but still I don't have specific venue. I'm still looking for the venue. We have partnered with different organizations to at least mobilize sanitary towels. We are targeting like 400 girls, and we were thinking of giving out a dignity pad. Dignity kit contains pants, sanitary towels, a soap, and anyone who is willing or is ready to support us, I will really appreciate it. All that's with us to make girls feel safe and to help girls embrace periods. Periods is not a curse, not a taboo, but it's a pride. Yes, red is amazing. And you can also follow us. You can follow me on Facebook, Flavia Omiyo. You'll see what we've been doing with our girls, the amazing work. Yeah, you can send your support through my number, which is 0704 81 14 15. Or you can also support us through Lipa na M-Pesa. PayBill number is 89 1300, and then account is 23764. This is an account for one of our partners, Dada for Dada, which have been a very good support system. They've been working with me anytime I need sanitary towel. They are always there for me. So please support us and help us make girls' life easy during their menstrual. I want you to know how important periods is, our menstrual is, the red color is, because without menstrual, no recreation. That's how important we are, and all of us are here because of this red thing that we think it's awkward. Yeah.